So apparently for tonight's practice, the Minnesota Vikings are without three of their quarterbacks due to COVID-19 protocols. That includes Nate Stanley, Kellen Mond, and Kirk Cousins. Now, Kirk Cousins in particular, he's classified as a high-risk close contact. And per training camp rules, if Kirk Cousins were to have been vaccinated beforehand, we know he's not, then he wouldn't have to be classified as a high-risk close contact. In other words, he would be available for tonight's practice. And Mike Zimmer, he's clearly pissed. He talked about Jake Browning. Well, at least he's vaccinated because Jake Browning is the only quarterback available. At least he's vaccinated, so that helps. I wish my players were to be vaccinated. And I'm not going to sit here and say Harrison Smith, Adam Thielen, Kirk Cousins, they should or should not get vaccinated. You're a grown-ass man. If whatever you want to do, that's your business. But I can't help but think that the Vikings, they need to at least give themselves some sort of insurance policy at quarterback. Especially Mike Zimmer, he also said, listen, if this were to happen before a game with a chance to get into the playoffs, we are absolutely screwed. So with that said, I have three candidates to fill an emergency role at quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings if this were to happen again. Number one is Josh Freeman. Josh Freeman only had one start in his tenure with the Minnesota Vikings. I know he's been out the league for 10 years or something like that, but I think he deserves another shot. Number two, Christian Ponder. I think, you know what? We were too harsh on that dude, number 7. I think with the time away, he's been able to get his mind right and be ready to play at a higher level than what we last saw him at. And number 3, you guys, we've talked about this guy plenty, but what quarterback is more familiar with the Vikings, this current Minnesota Vikings, outside of Kirk Cousins, than Sean Mannion? Sean Mannion was the backup quarterback for this team the last 2 years. Is there no other quarterback that should be? Opportunities are knocking. This is your time to shine, baby. What an absolute shit show this has been. I mean, the team could be absolutely loaded. The football gods just hate this team so much. This team could be loaded. We could have, Rashad Hill, left tackle. My God, Oli Udoh. I have no idea at right guard. But let's say, hypothetically, our offensive line could be legit. Everything could be going right for this team. And all it takes is for something stupid outside of football to bring it down. We'll see what happens next.